Hey guys, welcome to Pencil Chibi's that's me. Yeah, I'm Pencil Chibi, my first ever Pokemon walkthrough. This is a walkthrough of Pokemon Ruby for the Game Boy Advance. Believe it or not, it was actually my first game Pokemon game I ever got. Well, because I was kind of like new, I started playing them really kind of later than a lot of people, like when I was like 7 or 8, and right around that time I think Ruby, well no, 8, 9, 10, around there, Ruby was coming out. I'm not sure when it came out actually. Anyway, so yeah, this is one of the first games I ever played. This is Professor Birch, and he's like the professor that's in every single game. And he's giving us a lecture on what like a Pokemon is, like how it's like these little creatures that crawl into your bed at night and eat your brains. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna have in all of our balls. And we're gonna travel around with them too, because you know they're so pleasant to have around. So yeah, my name is Jake, and so yeah, this will be my first walkthrough, so it's kind of hard for me to, like, because I have to, with my left hand, I have to hold up the voice recorder. With my right hand, I have to do the, like, webcam thing, just because it's easier for me, but I'm actually left-handed, just so you all know, so it's a little hard for me to do it with my right hand. Anyway, so yeah, so I am a boy, and my name is Jake. And it starts off, we're in this moving truck, and it's like rumbling and moving, and that box just moved. Luckily it didn't fall on me and kill me, because that would be a sad end to this walkthrough. Yeah, so now the entrance opens. There are also a lot of rumors, like, way before, that if you held R for, 25 seconds exactly in that truck, then you'd be able to see a clip of Rayquaza building his like big like temple. I don't know what you'd call it. And I was like so excited when I was a kid, like, oh, I want to see Rayquaza building it. And yeah, they were dead wrong. The horribly wrong rumors. I was so depressed. My brother came in and saw me like holding R as hard as I could. He's like, what are you? He's like, oh, you're playing Pokemon? I'm like, oh yeah. Like, this was when I was really young. I'm like, oh yeah, there's this glitch where you press R for like that many minutes, and he like explained to me like, oh yes, well Jacob, if you hold R, there's no glitch that will show an animation or like a video that nobody has made, which that was just hard for me to accept. I didn't know that before. Anyway, so yeah, now she's just like, oh, now you can come downstairs now that you set your clock. Yeah, all you have to do to let her come back down, if she doesn't let you go back down, is you have to just set the clock to like any random thing. Just click on the clock and then press A and then go to yes. So yeah, she's like, oh Jacob, your father's on the TV. And she says, we brought you this, and the interviewer that was interviewing our father has already done interviewing him, if that makes sense. Anyway, I think Dad was on, but we missed him. Too bad. Oh yes, one of Dad's friends lives in town. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, so you should go over and introduce yourself. So yeah, that's exactly what we will do. We go over and we introduce ourselves to Professor Birch, the Pokemon professor. And yeah, I guess this is his wife, maybe? Oh, hello, and you are? ... I think that symbolizes us talking. Oh, you're Jake, our next door neighbor. Hi. Oh, it's like, oh, you're Jake, our next door neighbor. Hi. That makes sense. No. Oh, you're Jake, our next door neighbor. Hi. We have a daughter about the same age as you. Our daughter was excited about making a new friend. Our daughter's upstairs, I think. Oh, oops. Our daughter's upstairs, I think. Again. Imagine if, like, you just walked into somebody's house and then, like, they're just like, our daughter is, like, just repeating like a robot. That would just, like, creep me out. I would, like, run right out. So we go up and we, like, poke her in the back, I guess, and she's like, huh? Who are you? Us talking. Oh, you're Jake. So your move was today. Dot dot dot. I guess we're talking right there. I'm May. Glad to meet you. Dot dot dot. I have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. Hi, dot dot dot. I hear about you, Jake. I was hoping that you would be nice, Jake, and that we could be friends. Oh, well, this is silly, isn't it? Dot dot dot. I've just met you, Jake. Dot dot dot. Oh no, I forgot. I was supposed to go help Dad catch some wild Pokemon! Exclamation mark. Jake, comma. I'll catch you later! Exclamation mark. I hope I didn't just annoy every single person to just watch that by reading that with intense annoyingness. Anyway, so, yeah, we decided to just go up, and there's this guy right here, and he says, I can hear someone shouting down the road there. And then he's too scared to go, so he kind of gets us to go and do it for him. Yeah, cool fact if you've only ever played Ruby. In Sapphire, it's a girl there, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so yeah, so we just see this guy getting chased around by this Poochyena, and I love this music. Just by the way, like, it's so awesome, eh? This is one of my favorite Pokemon Ruby soundtracks, but it's like just the same thing over again. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pick Torchic because it's my favorite one, and I think Chico and Mudkip are a little overused just because everybody says that Torchic is overused because a lot of people think it's the best. I often think that when people say like, oh, the fire one's always like, just because it's fire, people think it's better. But that's kind of not true. Like, in the Pokemon White and Black versions, like, nobody liked Amboar as much as the other two. Well, that was just my impression because, like, nobody really picks them. They all liked the grass one until they learned that the grass one was actually, you know, the worst for the actual series. But nobody really likes the fire one. I picked the water one because I like the water one. I think the water one's the best. I've heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. Oh, that's what he says. But the way you battled earlier, you pulled it off with a plum. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins, after all. Oh yes, as thanks for rescuing me, I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier. Jake received the Torchic! Exclamation mark. Professor Birch says, while you're at it, why not give a nickname to the Torchic? I will, and I thought of this beforehand, luckily. The nickname is Kick Chick, because, you know, Blaziken's a big kicking chicken that kicks chicks. Imagine, like, if, like, the mother kicked their chicken, then that would not be a good, that would be like a evil kicking chicken. Our kicking chicken's a good kicking chicken, kicking chicken of happiness. Oh, I could use a cooking chicken, cooked chicken more rather. The cooking chicken, that would just be like, that would just be gross if it was like in the middle of cooking. You're just like, oh, I'm gonna eat that piece of raw chicken that's cooking. But when it's all cooked, then you're like, oh, this chicken won't give me any horrible diseases that'll kill me. Oh, I love this type of chicken that's safe for humans to eat. Anyway, so now we go to talk to his daughter, because he told us to go talk to her. And yeah, oh, this is our first wild battle, I guess. Well, unless you count Poochyena thing, but I don't really count that as a wild battle. It is a female Wurmple. It's a bug type. Yeah, so it's a bug type, and it knows probably String Shot and Tackle. Well, it knows String Shot and Tackle at this point. I think they learned Poison Sting at level 5. Yeah, I don't know. I like to use bug Pokemon, but I don't know. Like, I think everybody can understand. Like, it's not an amazing. Like, it's not a good Pokemon. It's kind of hard to raise, especially you evolve it into Dustox, because I don't think Dustox is as good as Beautifly, but if you evolve it into Beautifly, it's kind of easier to raise. But Dustox is, I think Dustox is a bit stronger, especially in its special defense. Anyway, so, yeah, now we're just going to go up, and, I think May's probably going to be up here, because, you know, we haven't found her in the other routes, and he said to go up, so, also he said Route 3. Yeah, this is a Wingull, I'll skip this, it's a water and flying type. yeah, I'll probably be cutting all the wild battles until I get repels, because when I get repels, I probably won't. Oh, wild. Yeah, that was back. I'm back. That was really annoying. I couldn't figure out how to press B on the emulator. That's gonna be annoying when I have to run. Like, oh well, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out before I start the video when I need to run. Anyway, so this is May. She's wearing her pink little ribbon thing on her face, well, on her head, and she's going to challenge us to a trainer battle. You will only be able to have one of your Pokemon so far, and a potion. Wait, no, I don't think you have any money, so you can't go to the mart and get any more potions. Yeah, pretty much all you have to do is use scratch or tackle or pound, and yeah, you don't have to use growl. There's no point. Like, maybe if they start to use it, like, I don't know, like, you'll get a little worried that maybe you want to have a like a status move war, but just don't do it. Just keep using your main move. They'll die if you do that. We got 69 experience or something like that. That would suck, eh? Anyway, so yeah. No comment. ... More of us talking. Well, me talking. You might be able to befriend. I'll just change subject. You might be able to befriend any kind of Pokemon easily. Well, it's time to head back to the lab. Do you like that harmony? I like went low and stuff. It was all like harmonic, yes. Anyway, so she's like, we meet her down here, and she tells us to hurry home. I'll meet you back at the lab, actually. Oh yeah, so whoa, I just zoned out. Anyway, so we're back. Yeah, we're at Professor Birch, and we just beat May, and she's going, and we're talking to both Professor Birch and May. I heard you beat May on your first try. That's excellent. May's been helping with my research for a long time. May has an extensive history as a trainer already. Here, Jake, I ordered this for my research, but I think you should have this Pokedex. Jake received the Pokedex. The Pokedex is a high-tech tool that automatically makes a record of any Pokemon you meet or catch. Oh, sorry, I'm moving around, so it might sound like I'm jumping in my bed or something. Anyway, so whenever my kid catches a rare Pokemon and record, I don't understand why he doesn't just say May. Like, imagine like you're just right next to your like parents, and then they're just like, oh yes, my kid over here. Like, when they just be like, oh, there's Jacob over here, or something like that. Like, my kid. I don't know. That just sounds weird. Maybe, like, oh, that was weird. I moved the camera. Dumb camera, I keep hitting it everywhere. Not camera. What's the word? I don't know, I'll just say voice recorder. So yeah, it's fun if you can get a lot of Pokemon. I'm going to look all over the place because I want different Pokemon. If I find any cute Pokemon, I'll catch them with Pokeballs. Oh yeah, she gave us Pokeballs, I forgot to say. Now we can catch any Pokemon we see. I've already got my team mostly planned out. Oh yeah, she gives us the running shoes. I'm just gonna keep talking. Yeah, so I've already got my team mostly planned out, and yeah, so I won't really have any, you know, like I won't really. I know what, so don't like recommend any guys in the comments below. Yeah, so yeah, after this I'm just gonna end the video. I hope you guys liked it, because I sure had fun making it, and yeah, subscribe, comment, like, you know, I really appreciate all those, because it'll help me get, you know, more notice. First video ever, so yeah, peace out till next time. I'll be back probably real soon.